Good morning. We are in the Dubai airport heading to Tashkent. It's a 3-hour flight. I'm the only person in the whole airport with a tank top on. And hopefully it's smooth sailing. We'll see you in Tashkent. We are screwed at the Uzbekistan Tashkent airport. I didn't get a visa. And now we've been negotiating back and forth. Not negotiating, but we have to get a flight I have to get a flight outside of Uzbekistan showing I'm leaving the country, even though they know I'm not. That was kind of intense. The guy looking at my passport was like, no, you need to go back. And he's pointing up the stairs that we came from. I thought he meant go back to the UAE. But that took a while. We paid like 50 bucks for a ticket that hopefully we'll be able to cancel. And now Tati's working some deals on a taxi. We just walked through this big old crowd of people. Everyone's looking at my shirt thinking I speak Russian. And then I'm not helping my case because I reply in Russian. Like somebody's like, taxi, and I'm like, нет, спасибо. And then they keep talking to me, but that's all that I know. What a beautiful flag. Oh.
So, this flag of our country.
Uh-huh. It's beautiful. Yeah. It's my first time in Uzbekistan.
First time?
First time. Oh, there's a Serbia flag, Hungary flag, all sorts of flags.
Ah, yeah, different types from other countries also.
Yeah, that's cool. We've been to Serbia. Or wait. Oh, that's Slovakia. Huh.
Slovakia and others also.
Yes. Ja iz Ameriki.
Welcome to a very, very hot country.
Yes.
Uzbekistan.
We were just in Dubai, and it's hot and humid. It was way worse. Yeah. It's Fazi?
Huh?
Fazi, right? That's your name?
Fazlidin. Full name Fazlidin.
Fazidin.
But you can call Fazi.
Fazi.
Something like this.
Okay.
Because my name is a little bit hard to say, and because of this many people say it's Fazi maybe.
Aha, Fazi. We were standing here talking to Fazi and waiting for our ride. We were haggling with taxis and trying to find one online, and we were looking for one for 17 bucks, and then this whole time I'm chit-chatting with Fazi, and I didn't even realize he was telling us he could take us for 5 bucks. Look at this place. This is the coolest thing ever. We just time traveled to the Soviet Union. This has got to be exactly like it was in 1990. No way! Wow, that's crazy. Welcome to the Soviet Union. Wow, we got a deck too? So we're now on the 12th floor. There's this, and the whole 13th floor, it looks like, is all offices. This place is just trippy. Do you think it's haunted? Yeah. All right, we just left our room. We're gonna see the big old front of it now. Oh, look at that. Dang. This is a Soviet Union time capsule. It's crazy. The room is kind of nasty, that's for sure. I know this song. song I know in Russian. Голоса зовут меня. That is epic. What are the odds? This is the only song I know in Russian. Like the only one I actually know the words to. I gave him $5 because that's the littlest. We're literally going to get money right now. That's the littlest bill I had. But man, are you kidding me? The only song I know, that is worth a $5. We've got our first Uzbek meal, kazan kebab. They were out of plav for today.
Which is okay, we'll do it.
We'll go to Plav Center tomorrow. All right, the potatoes are banging. The lamb skewers, pretty solid. Or not skewers, but chops. And then what do you got? You just gave me some of that, right?
Yeah, so this is another Central Asian delicacy.
Ooh.
This is like fat from sheep, like from sheep's butt.
From sheep's jopa.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's supposed to make like meat more tender.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Nice to meet you. Look at this Lada. What a beaut. Dobre utro. So today is like our first full day. It feels like we've been traveling for like 2 days or 3 days, because we have. We went straight to Dubai. Took 14 hours to get there, just stayed the night, and then got straight on a plane to get here to Tashkent. And so yeah, this is our first full day. I was fired up last night about the room, as you could probably tell. Yeah, I was just overwhelmed at the charm, but then it turned out, the longer we stayed there, the room was pretty gross, pretty nasty, pretty heinous. The carpets are just nasty. I don't know, 50 years of cigarette smoke caked into the walls. Oh, and the worst of all, the AC. The AC is next to nothing. It doesn't really work at all. So it's hot as hell. We had somebody come check it out. It barely works. You can hear it barely blowing, but he's like, yep, it's working. And we're just dripping in sweat.
That it's full potential, that's what he said.
That's his full potential. Buses here are so nice. Look at this thing. That's the nicest city bus I think I've ever seen. All right, you ready for this? Crossing the 7-lane highway. But anyway, we stayed at Hotel Uzbekistan, so you don't have to. We're gonna get blasted. We stayed at Hotel Uzbekistan, so you can know exactly what it's like. You can see it, and you don't have to stay there yourself. So suffer. So you're welcome. Oh, we're getting splashed. Oh, that feels good. Here we are at the monument for Taras Shevchenko, right here in Tashkent. He was a Ukrainian writer and poet. During the Soviet era, Shevchenko was just a big guy across the whole USSR, and I think he was just big on bringing all the different nationalities together under the USSR. He stood up against the imperial rule and injustice, and they made this monument for him here in Tashkent in 2002, so that's like 12 years after the fall of the Soviet Union. But yeah, he was a Ukrainian, and I guess after World War II, a lot of Ukrainians were displaced to Central Asia, so there's even still a big Ukrainian population around here. But what a beautiful mosaic. You should see the smile on my face. We're here in the metro station. You just pay with your card. They got like the wheels that you walk through like any subway system, but you just put your card up to it, like your Visa card. It's that easy. Coolest subways ever. Oh my gosh. This one's like a space themed stop. I want to get out on like all these stops. Every stop has just got all these beautiful mosaics and everything. Tashkent transportation, as good as it gets. Look, you get out of the subway and there is a map that shows you which side of the street to go on. I mean, that's fantastic. It doesn't get any better than that.
And tell them about the price.
The trains are amazing. They're clean, they're quick, they're not very crowded, and 14 cents a person. This is the one and only country in the entire world that's double landlocked. So meaning you gotta go through, in any direction, you gotta go through 2 different countries to get to any ocean. Only country in the world like that. It's fairly empty. It's 9 in the morning on a Monday, but one thing I love about it here is people are so friendly, but people aren't hounding you. Nobody's yelling at us to come buy their stuff. All right, we are tasked to get some baklava and what else?
Sarvada.
And here's the best place to find it. Nice to meet you. So many meats, spices, oils, eggs. I wonder how much eggs are here. 10,000 a carton? Is that right? No, 1,200 a carton.
That's like less than.
So how many?
13 cents.
And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's 5 times 6? Come on, quick math, Brooks. Too bad my boss isn't here. He's a human calculator. So 30 eggs for 1,200. How much is that?
It's less than 17 cents.
17 cents. You hear that, Americans? You can get 30 eggs for 17 cents. I think the last time we got a dozen,
It was like $4.
$4, and that was a deal,
Yeah,
considering this day and age. Wow. Nice to meet you. Oh my gosh, there's a tons. So we're in here seeing a bunch of candies from Tati's childhood. And then I just found one from mine. Bubble tape? Hubba bubba bubble tape?
Rahmat.
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 Rahmat. Okay. Rahmat. Здравствуйте. Rahmat. All right, we're making our way to the museum and we're seeing more and more Slovakia flags. And I gotta ask somebody, what is the deal with Uzbekistan and Slovakia?
So random.
There's more there. There's more across the street. They're all Slovakia and Hungary. That's Hungary, right? Not.
Bulgaria.
Oh, it's Bulgaria. Okay. Yeah. It's Bulgaria and Slovakia. That kind of looks like my old dog, Shirak. All right, we're gonna do the flag challenge. We've got Turkey, Kazakhstan, China, Russia, Uzbekistan. What do we got way over there? Uzbekistan again, the UK, United States. Is that Qatar or Bahrain?
Qatar.
It looks like Bahrain to me, but it could be just a faded Qatar. Qatar's just darker. And I can't see what's on the end. You're kidding me. Kapitan Jik Chumchuk. We're a long way from home, aren't we, Bill? Seattle. Get it?
Heartfelt welcome to our guests from Bulgaria. Welcome to this ancient but forever young city of Tashkent.
Huh. The only reason we know that is because you can kind of read Bulgarian.
Yep. I think Bulgarian is the closest kind of Western Slavic country.
I've never heard of this. BYD, Build Your Dreams. I have been seeing some of these around, but I've never heard of this. And they look nice.
Chinese electric cars. I might be wrong.
Could be Chinese. We'll find out. We'll find out and let you know. So we did confirm Chinese cars, and that thing right there is $20,000. They got a Vet. I've never seen a Corvette like this. All right, great news, everybody. We are back. We got a wad of Uzbek cash, and you might notice something a little different. We're in a different room. We complained about how damn hot it was, and guess what? This room is not much cooler. I think it is a little bit. We'll have to see once we like sit down and chill out, because we're kind of moving around and still hot. But holy cow, look how much cleaner it is. Wow.
Well, that's not
Yeah, whatever. I mean, the wood floors versus that nasty carpet. There was so much gunk in that carpet. Same kind of view out here. But man, I'm a whole lot happier. And I'm gonna go ahead and revise everything I said before, because this is not very gross. Shout out to the guy from the Tabassum truck in Bellevue. He told us to go to the Plav Center, and here we are. In Tashkent, there's one must-try meal, and it's plav. There's rice, carrots, peas, usually lamb and beef, and a Central Asian delicacy is horse meat, which I believe is that. I've never tried horse meat before. That's great. Little eggs on it. That's so good. So this is the Tashkent TV tower, and I just learned that up until 1991 it was, dang, that is pretty tall. It was the 4th tallest tower in the world, and then I think it's still in the teens or something. You can see the Uzbek flag colors there. That's pretty cool. Check this out. I've never seen this in real life, but I've seen it all over GeoGuessr in Russia, Ukraine, all sorts of post-Soviet countries, but these are just gas pipes that go up and over roads and stuff. I've never seen it in real life, but this is a big old GeoGuessr thing for me. It's also a big real life thing, but you know. I haven't seen people all around town drinking these. Tati says this is from her childhood. but I'm gonna try it. It's an energy drink. Okay, here's the haul. We got all 3 of these for $2.34. Give this thing a try. Bottoms up. Tastes just like a Red Bull. Look how green this river is. So here's another beautiful mosaic. I think most of these were made in the 70s after there was a big earthquake in 1966. But they show all these people wearing traditional clothes, got plenty of food. That was kind of a big thing, and with these mosaics is it just kind of shows just culture, people together, just an abundance of food. And it's pretty cool that this is still standing. A lot of these got taken down and everything, so this one just looks untouched. I've noticed in Uzbekistan there's a lot of younger dudes, like teenagers, that are just walking around like this with their bros. Goodbye, Hotel Uzbekistan. We are waiting for a taxi. I don't know if anyone wants to take us all the way to the border. So we're here in the lobby. There's our friend from Kyrgyzstan who helped us get a better room.
Deal shot.
Deal shot.
Yes.
Well, thanks for helping us get that room the other day. That was really helpful. Easy Mediki. Да. So we struck out on getting any taxis here, but we've got Hazi coming to save the day. This whole time, long time waiting for Hazi, and I just realized there's a bunch of flags here doing the challenge. We got Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Russia, US, Japan. What is that? Turkey? We'll come back when it waves a little more. Germany. Oh, what's that next one? Oh yeah, that's China that waved. I think that is Turkey. Kyrgyzstan, India, UK, Pakistan. This has been another flag challenge. Uzbek road rage. Hey bud. Thanks, Hazi. Good to meet you. Here we go. A little bit nervous.
I'm nervous too, but it's gonna be okay.
Let's get in there. We are piled in like a bunch of sardines here. We made it in. That was intense. Lots of pushing, lots of yelling and screaming and crying. That was nuts. Okay, we're not out of the weeds yet.